Simpson puts to me.
Lennon.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. The Scottish Government's plan to downgrade the Neonatal Intensive Care Unit at University Hospital Wishaw is dangerous, flawed and will fail vulnerable babies and families in Lanarkshire. My constituents deserve better, and that's why they have the full support of Scottish Labour. But what about the First Minister? Will he listen to parents, families and healthcare experts and save the unit, the UK award-winning unit, or will this SNP government continue to defend the indefensible?
First Minister.
I understand this is a very significant and sensitive issue in the Lanarkshire area, but the conclusions that have been arrived at by a very detailed and comprehensive process of evidence gathering, and they are based on clinical advice that I think it would be impossible for the government to ignore. So the information that has been gathered together points to the changes that are being proposed, and that approach is based on evidence. Now, this is, of course, an issue looking at babies that are at an extreme level of vulnerability, and as a consequence, I think the logic follows, and the evidence points to this. There is a need for very sophisticated intervention to maximise the possibility of sustaining life. So, on that evidence, I think it would be difficult for ministers to ignore that compelling evidence that has been put in front of us. I understand the strength of feeling on this question, but there is a need for ministers to act with responsibility in relation to the evidence that's put in front of us.
Jamie Green.
Thank you, Presiding